Do you ever wonder how Chinese students consistently top international academic rankings? Whether it's the PISA tests, math Olympiads, or global STEM competitions, they dominate. Is it magic? Superior genes? No. It's mindset, discipline, and study methods you've probably never used. But what if you could? Stick around, because in this video, we'll uncover the memorization and study techniques used by top-performing Chinese students, and how you can apply them today to remember everything. Let's start with the facts. In the Program for International Student Assessment, PISA, Chinese students, particularly from Shanghai, Beijing, Jiangsu, and Zhejiang, consistently score number 1 worldwide in math, science, and reading. In 2018, they outscored every country, including high-performing nations like Singapore, Japan, and Finland. What's behind this academic supremacy? Chinese students embrace repetition, not just passive rereading, but active recall. They write what they study again and again, copying notes, testing themselves, rewriting concepts from memory, until it's burned into their brains. Research from the University of California shows active recall, retrieving information without prompts, boosts retention by up to 70% compared to passive reading. Chinese students live by this. If you're watching this, write that down. Don't just listen. Pause this video and note the techniques you hear. Writing solidifies memory. Chinese students follow the Cao discipline, long hours of study with laser focus. Many prepare for Gaokao, the world's toughest exam, which can determine your whole future in China. These students train themselves to study 10-12 hours a day in distraction-free environments. They use methods like time blocking, phone bans during study, group accountability, where friends hold each other responsible. They don't multitask. They batch their study into deep focused chunks. Just one focused hour beats 5 distracted ones. Learning Chinese requires memorizing thousands of characters, each complex and unique. To do this, students employ mind mapping, visual association, spaced repetition via apps like Anki. They train their visual memory using color-coded notes, symbols, and spatial cues. Research from the University of Cambridge shows visual memorization improves retention by up to 50%. That's why Chinese students often draw charts, diagrams, and story-based memory links. Now hold on a second. Let's be honest. You're here watching a video about Chinese student study habits. But are you applying any of this? If you've made it halfway through and haven't taken notes, or you're just watching for later, that's procrastination in disguise. And that's exactly why you need my $1 guide. The Laziness and Procrastinator's Guide to Better Grades. And listen closely, because only 200 copies are left. Most of them are already gone. It's scarce because students who used it, they're getting results. Some of them messaged me saying, "I stopped pushing my reading to midnight. I actually study now. My grades jumped from C's to A's." This guide didn't just help me study, it rewired how I think. And here's the truth. If you don't deal with laziness and procrastination, it doesn't matter if you learn all the Chinese techniques in the world, you won't apply them. So if you're serious, and I mean actually serious, about remembering everything and achieving your dream grades, then this guide is your foundation. It's just $1. No excuses. You'll find the link below this video. Hit pause, grab it, then come back. I'll be here. One of the most powerful techniques Chinese students use is peer teaching. When you explain a topic to someone else, it forces you to organize your thoughts, simplify concepts, and engage more deeply. It's called the Feynman technique, and studies show it increases comprehension and recall by over 60%. Chinese students form study circles where they take turns teaching topics. This doesn't just help them understand, it builds confidence. If you're watching this, find someone you can teach. Even if it's just explaining concepts to your wall, out loud. Every time you teach, you learn twice. Chinese culture emphasizes qi-ku, which literally means eating bitterness. It's the idea that pain and sacrifice now will lead to success later. So they endure long study hours, minimal social time, even physical discomfort, because they know the payoff is worth it. Stanford's marshmallow experiment proves that kids who delayed gratification scored higher in life outcomes, from grades to income to health. Chinese students are trained from early on to resist temptation and focus on goals. Ask yourself, are you sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term success? Or are you scrolling, binging, waiting for motivation? Before sleep, Chinese students review the day's notes, a proven technique. The German psychologist Ebbinghaus discovered the forgetting curve, which shows we forget 70% of new info within 24 hours, unless we review it. So these students do what many won't. They review daily, they track their progress, they build discipline, not just cramming. Chinese students don't rely on motivation. They build routines. Same place, same time. Minimal emotion. Just show up and start. They don't wait to feel like studying. They treat it like brushing teeth, non-negotiable. And that's what you need to do too. Build a system, make it sacred. So here's the truth. You don't need to be Chinese to study like one. You just need to use active recall, embrace repetition, kill distractions, teach others, sacrifice comfort, review daily, build habits, and most importantly, stop procrastinating. So one last time, if you haven't grabbed the $1 Laziness and Procrastination Guide, do it now. It's the best decision you'll make for your academic future. You now know what Chinese students do to remember everything. The only question left is, will you do it too?